Yeah, but this is why I find it absolutely hilarious when people are like, Trump versus Biden or this person versus. I'm like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They're not the people who make the decisions, anyways.
Yeah.
It's the people who control the money.
Yeah.
And the people who control the money are the central banks.
Yeah.
And guess who owns the central banks? Because it's not the government.
Exactly.
So
That is the problem. The reason people don't like Trump is because central banks don't like Trump.
Yep.
That's why people don't like Trump.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's actually a legit dude.
Like, look, don't get me wrong. If it comes to Biden versus Trump, I'm taking Trump any day.
Yeah.
We're gonna go for Sleepy Joe.
Yeah.
But my point is, even with that, like, it still doesn't make a massive difference.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it doesn't. It makes a little bit, but not much. Yeah.
Like for me, the last good president, one of my heroes in America was JFK, and
look what happened to him.
And look what happened to him. His own government shot him. Well, it wasn't really technically the government.
Yeah, Trump would have been shot if there wasn't social media everywhere now.
Yeah, 100%.
And he didn't have like his own security and stuff.
Yeah,
like he'd have been. Someone got assassinated recently. Was it in Africa?
Any of the African presidents that basically proved the PCR tests were a farce because they'd use like there was, I forget which,
they didn't go along with the WHO.
Yeah,
one got killed.
I forget which one it was or what it was, but they basically used the PCR test on a what was it? It was like a papaya. They swallowed a papaya,
an orange juice,
right? And like the papaya came back like positive, right?
Yeah.
And after that, he was like, I'm not doing any of this,
yeah.
Right? And then he conveniently got assassinated a couple months later, and then the other ones have heart attacks and all this other stuff.
Crazy, isn't it?
But that's what happens when you look at the biggest criminal organization on earth, which is mainly the U.S., UK, above all these places. They want to bring peace to countries that don't need their peace.
Yeah. So. Well, yeah, central banks run everything. So
which is once again, that's the issue. I know what you're saying when you're like, oh, blah blah blah, Dubai, this and that, but like the issue is you're directly funding wars.
Yeah.
I know you're not technically, but the way that I look at it, I'm like, I'd rather not be extorted by a criminal organization.
100%.